Let's find out about some cold weather bangers. YouTube, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mikey Cologne, and if you tuned in and you're stopping by, thank you very much for doing so. It does mean a lot to me. Right, today I'm going to talk to you about 5 cold weather banger fragrances. Well, I believe them to be banger fragrances. I know fragrances are subjective and everyone's got different tastes, and what some people like, some people hate, and what some people hate, some people like. But to me, these are 5 banger fragrances for colder weather. Plus, some of them have some good longevity and some serious staying power. Coming in at number 5, and these are in no particular order. I'm literally just going to do 5 to 1 because I think all these fragrances are great. So number 5 is Franck Boclet Vanille. You've got lime, grapefruit and cardamom up top. You've got caramel, ginger, flowers in the mid, and in the base you've got vanilla absolute, cedar and musk. When you first spray this on, you are going to get a wallop of vanilla, lime and grapefruit. Once that lime and that grapefruit start to calm down a little bit, that vanilla is still there. That vanilla is there through the whole way of the life of the fragrance. That ginger comes in, it gives this fragrance a little bit of zinginess to it. And then that caramel starts to show its face. But on my skin, that caramel is always in the back. The main dominant note in this fragrance, well, it's called vanille, so it is vanilla. But it's a little bit musky, it's got a little bit of a woodsy undertone to this fragrance. All in all, this fragrance is great for the colder weather. This is a seductive vanilla fragrance. With that grapefruit and lime, it adds a little bit of sweet freshness up top when it first opens. And that, in a way, I believe, is sort of controlling that vanilla note. Because I know sometimes vanilla can get too sickly, and this isn't too sickly. This is just right. It is straight up unisex. Women can wear it, men can wear it. All in all, it is a great, fantastic cold weather fragrance, and this would be good on a date night. Number 5, Franck Boclet Vanille. On to the next one. In at number 4, we have Tom Ford Ombre Leather. This has a following for a damn good reason. This thing smells so good and it cuts through the cold. Is it a complex scent? No. Is it great smelling? Yes. The way that cardamom is mixed with the leather, and then that jasmine sambac that you've got in this adds a little bit of sweetness, and there's like a green undertone running through the life of the fragrance. And then on that late dry down, that patchouli that's in here and the amber starts to show its face a little bit, but they're always sitting in the background on my skin, and then obviously that leather is just dominant through and through. This thing is a little powerhouse. It really is. 8 to 10 hours of longevity. I mean, if you're looking for something that's going to cut through the cold, Tom Ford Ombre Leather. Coming in at number 4. Coming in at number 3, we have Rosolando Mateo number 5. This is one of my most favourite fragrances. Not the top favourite, but one of them. If I had 20 top best fragrances in my collection, this would be up there. This thing, the way that amber is mixed with them floral notes. You got spices, exotic floral notes. You got carnation, lily of the valley. You got amber, musk and vanilla. That amber in this is to die for. This fragrance opens a little sweet, a tad spicy. You got the floral undertone running in the back of the fragrance. It's a little bit musky. Man, this thing is so good. I could put this on a sexy date night list because it smells edible. It really does. The amber, the way everything's blended, it is so smooth, a little sweet, a little warm, a bit musky, great scent. It really, really is. And this thing is great for colder weather. This would be great as well, dressed up. If you're going out to a bar or to a restaurant, man, people are going to think that you smell great. Number 3, Rosondo Mateo, number 5. On to the next one. Number 2, and I had to do it, is Givenchy Gentleman Eau de Parfum. You got black pepper, lavender, bergamot, clove, orris, cinnamon. You got black vanilla husk. You got Tolu balsam, tonka bean, benzoin, patchouli. When you first spray this on, you get the lavender, you get punched with that black pepper. The bergamot is literally just adding the minutest bit of freshness only in that opening, and that soon dissipates. The orris is giving it a powdery tone. The benzoin, the tonka bean, the Tolu balsam is giving it this warmth, this sweetness. It's got a bit of depth to it. Man, for a designer fragrance, this is a stunning one. It really, really is. Great dressed up, great in the colder days. Man, you could even rock it as a date night scent. You really could. Most of these you could wear as date night scents, the ones that I'm mentioning, because they work so well and they smell so goddamn good. Number 2, Givenchy Gentleman Eau de Parfum. And then number 1, people, if you've tried this fragrance or you own it and you like it, you know what I'm talking about. It is Marc Antoine Barrois and it is Ganymede. You've got mineral notes, saffron, suede, violet leaf, akigata wood, immortelle, which is the everlasting flower. You've got Italian mandarin, you've got Chinese osmanthus. This thing opens woodsy. You get them mineral notes. You got that suede, so it's got a leather undertone. The Chinese osmanthus is giving this a little bit of a fruity, sweet nuance. You got the violet leaf, so there's a bit of greenness running through the fragrance. Man, this fragrance is just so goddamn good. It really, really is. And it is a powerhouse. 5 sprays of this. Man, this is cutting through anything. You're good. If you put 5 sprays on, it's going to last you all night and then it's going to go into the next day because it is that strong. Like, it's not strong as in it's going to choke you out. Well, it would do if you'd done 10 sprays of it. But it's just the way it projects, the way it fills a room, and the smell of this, man, it's intoxicating. I think this is an intoxicating fragrance, and that is my number 1. So people, I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know what you think. Like I say, I know fragrances, everyone's got different tastes, but I think them 5 are great. I put a couple of niche, a couple of designer, and for colder weather, I mean, they do live up, or they do step up to the mark. They really do. Right, people, remember, smelling good's always a pleasure and never a chore, and I will definitely see you on the next one. Thank you again.